Oh no guys, ChloeGames is complaining about something that Roblox is doing once again. What are we gonna do? Okay, excuse the very, very bad sarcasm. I know that nobody really speaks like that, and I think at this point it's more common knowledge that I speak my opinion. That's what my videos are. If you have a different opinion to me, that's completely fine, and more often than not, I will also include your different opinions in my videos to kind of give a contrast of what people could possibly be thinking on both sides. So with that being said, hey demons, welcome to hell. I'm really enjoying this new welcome to hell introduction to the person that gave me that idea. Thank you. Hey guys, leave a like on this video and subscribe if you play Roblox. Now, admittedly, we are going back a few days here, probably a few weeks at this point, and taking a look at what happened with the whole Roblox Investor Day thing once again, because there is something that I completely missed, there's something that I left out and something that I didn't talk about, and this is a topic that I do want to talk about. I did save these links, I just completely forgot about said links, so I mean, blame my memory for being late, not me. So now this is, it's gonna include like a bunch of different things rather than one set topic, which is completely fine, but like they are all related to avatars and clothing on Roblox in general, and just the whole avatar customization thing. And eventually I did find out that a whole news article was created about this Roblox update, so this is where things get interesting, I think. Roblox is working on a wide range of identity options, including more advanced avatars and layered clothing. I'm more than sure that we have talked about layered clothing before. I'm pretty sure Roblox created new realistic avatars. Oh no, that in that video somewhere I did include things about the layered clothing, however it wasn't a dedicated video, so I suppose we're kind of doing the same thing. We're just, history is repeating itself, I suppose. I can't even lie about the situation. I can't even make things up and just pretend that I knew what I said in that video, because I have absolutely no idea what I said in that video, so which I don't know what my opinion back then was, but I can say right now that my opinion, it's either mixed or it just kind of, it's non-existent. At first, when I imagined the idea of layered clothing coming to Roblox, I imagined it to be quite a good update, and I was actually very excited for it, but then after reading some different opinions about it, it kind of changed my mind a little bit. So at this point I would just say I'm either like thinking that Roblox adding something like this could be very good but also be very bad, you know, like kind of like a mixed thing, or I don't have an opinion anymore. Like if it's gonna be good, it's whatever, if it's gonna be bad, it's whatever. Like either way it probably won't change anything too drastically. But the first image attached by Bloxy News says expand age demographic, avatar and identity evolution, and it has three little pictures down at the bottom. Two of them you can quite very clearly see are Roblox, however the third one is incredibly realistic. I don't know what that image is. There is a few different replies about it saying, is this really Roblox? Is this what Roblox is going to end up looking like? And I have no idea. It kind of looks like an evolution. It goes from these original blocky avatars to Athro, and then these incredibly realistic faces. I don't know what it's trying to show, or if this is really Roblox, or what Roblox is going to look like. I can't tell you. I have no idea. But for at least 1 second, I want to dig a little bit deeper and talk about what they could possibly mean by expand age demographic. I somehow managed to come across this one tweet with someone addressing that one specifically, and they said, I'm glad that Roblox is acknowledging their older demographic. For the longest time it felt like we were just pushed aside. I hope that Roblox can stick to their promise, and I if that's what it's going to be about, then I think that's a great thing, because for the longest time, and you guys know this by now, I always bring it up when we are talking about like news articles specifically. They tend to refer to Roblox as a kids game or a kids platform. Like it seems like every single time Roblox has been in the news and we have talked about it and read through that news article, they can't go 1 second without saying, oh, Roblox, this platform for children. And of course Roblox can be for kids, that's not a problem, but the problem is that Roblox is for everyone. Literally anyone and everyone out there can play Roblox no matter what. So I think at sometimes it's more frustrating than anything else that people on the outside of Roblox, people who aren't in the community and people who don't play on the platform, they take one glance at Roblox and they're like, oh yeah, you know, that kid's game. So I personally am very, very interested and very curious to see what they could possibly have meant by expand age demographic, but I suppose at this point that's all the information that we get on that, and more will come soon, I guess. Now the second image on the Bloxy News tweet is completely talking about layered clothing, or I guess we could say it's showing the layered clothing, and the top row that we can see is Athro avatars and the bottom row is the usual Roblox blocky avatars, both of them displaying the same types of layered clothing that we will soon see coming to Roblox. I have to say that, completely disregarding all opinions and everything like that, seeing this one image alone, I have to say that I do really like how it looks. The idea of 3D clothing is really, really cool. However, I have to say that opinion of mine it's limited completely to the Athro avatars on the top. I do not think that these 3D clothing and the layered clothing, I don't think it looks good on the regular Roblox avatars at all. I mean, maybe it does look kind of alright, and if people like it that way and people want to dress their avatars that way, that's completely fine. I'm not going to stop anyone from doing so. I just have to say that the Athro avatars wear the layered clothing a lot better than the regular Roblox avatars do. Looking at how terribly squished the 3D clothing texture look on the normal sized avatars, it's very clear that they are just trying to force everyone to use Athro even harder. I don't think that's the case. I do think it's the case that they look a lot better on the Athro avatars, and I think that's what this person is trying to say. But I think it could have been said, and I think the opinion could have been expressed without putting Athro down once more. You can say that Athro looks good. It doesn't mean you like it, but you can say it looks good if you want to. It's not going to kill you. You know, for me, I think I'm very interested to see how layered clothing on Roblox and 3D clothing on Roblox is gonna differ from the current packages and bundles that we have, because obviously if you go ahead, take a look at the Roblox avatar shop right now, find literally any bundle or package that is wearing clothing on Roblox, whether it be Athro or a normal one, you can see like the clothing that they are wearing is 3D. It's already layered clothing, so I'm very, very interested and very curious to see how the two are going to differ. And also, one of the main things that I keep thinking of when talking about layered clothing is the fact that in the avatar shop, once again, specifically the UGC area, some UGC developers out there, some people have already made skirts, people have made dresses, people have made backpacks, people have even made like hoodies. So if people are already making things like this on Roblox in the community creations section of the catalogue and just as accessories rather than as clothing, is it going to work the same way? And also, if people are already out here doing things like this, if people already have the ability to create these things, doesn't that make the whole layered clothing thing kind of useless? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Maybe I just kind of need to slow down a little bit, pull it back a little bit, and wait for layered clothing to actually get released. But like I said, I did end up coming across, I think it's a news article or something along those lines, and it's called "Layered Clothing is Coming to Roblox Avatars." Is it really that big of a deal that, you know, the news starts talking about it? Soon, avatar customization will be even more complex. For example, the layered clothing edition will allow players to wear a backpack on top of a jacket on top of a t-shirt. Currently, a backpack jacket t-shirt combo would strictly be categorized as one singular shirt accessory. That's actually very true. Okay, maybe that does put things into a little bit of a better perspective, and you know, it's gonna end up being very complicated as it says. I also can't really help but wonder what this means for 2D clothing on Roblox. Like, obviously a lot of big designers are still gonna be out there creating 2D clothing for Roblox, but this is, I think it's gonna halt the progress even further for the smaller 2D designers on Roblox. I don't know, I think there's a lot of different opinions on this one, and I think that's why I said it's a very mixed situation, but overall, I can say that I am very excited to see how it's going to work, and just how it's going to look isn't really the main concern. If it looks good, people will use it. If it looks bad, people won't use it. That's whatever. I'm more curious on how this is possibly going to work, but I think all we can do right now is wait and see, and when it does finally arrive, that's when I will give my final opinion. But anyway, guys, think of Roblox soon giving us layered 3D clothing on the platform. Hopefully this isn't gonna go too bad. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.